Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So I'm back, the wedding's done, and I have a really cute week using the Beehaven Winnie the Pooh and Friends kit for you guys. So if you want to see how this one all came together, then just keep watching. Rightio, so a couple of weeks ago I did an Instagram story asking you guys to vote on either this kit or the succulent kit. It was a really close finish, but the Winnie the Pooh did win just. So I will hold the succulent kit. I will use it at some point, don't stress out. But I'm going to try another no white space week. If you remember my Harry Potter week, oh god, that was a while ago now. That was my first Beehaven. You'll remember that I actually really liked the way it turned out. It's just that it wasn't no white space, it was just little white space. I'm just going to take my watch off. And I really like that, sort of the way it finished. So I want to try and do something similar again. So I think what I'm going to start off with is the washi. So we're going to put this really wide bit. Oh, whoops. Now, again, if you've ever used Beehaven stickers, and you guys know I now love these, you just need to be a little careful with them because they don't have a lot of give if you put them down and then need to change your mind. They tend to not like that. So if you're gonna put them down, she says as she puts it down and completely stuffs it up. Righto, I'm just gonna deal with that. The irony is not lost on me how I just did that. Damn it. It's alright, I'll put a little sticker on the corner there. That was just silly, really. I was too busy trying to tell you guys to be careful that I forgot to actually be careful. So I'm just cutting off the excess. At least there's no excess to cut off on the other side. Small things. And then on the other side, I'm going to put the skinny one. Was there one bit or is there two? Hold on, we'll soon find out. No, there's just one. I wasn't sure if it was one of those ones that had two lines of the thin. I'm going to be a bit more careful with this one. And I'm going to put this one so it just covers the line. So there's going to be a little bit of white at the bottom, but that's okay. And then just cutting off the excess again. That will bug me, that little bit, but like I said, I'll fix it with another sticker. So then I think the way I always work best is to put the big stickers down first and then kind of work the rest of them around it. So I'm going to do that. We'll start off with, I like this one that says together is our favourite place to be. I think I'll put that. So I'm going to work on this slightly up above the lines instead of slightly below the line. So these boxes are just a teensy little bit bigger than the space I have. So I always either work just above, just below, or right in the middle. I think this time I'm going to work all above. And then I'm going to put a heifer lump over here. Once you start working with tweezers, you can't stop. This is what I have found. And then I'll put, I really want to put, the only thing I'm worried about with the Winnie the Pooh, like I don't want to use this one on this side because we've already kind of used it. So I need to find another one. We'll use Piglet on Tuesday, and then we'll put the honey pot in the top corner. Something not straight about that, but I'll deal with that later. And then we're going to do the same sort of thing on the other side. I'm just going to use all four and come down the same way, but I'm going to start in the middle and then come round. So we'll start off with Pooh at the top. I do want to use Pooh at the top still, but I just want to use the one that I want on the side here just so I can get my edges straight. So that Tigger one's obviously going to sit up a lot higher because we've got that extra long bit of washi tape. That's okay, it's not going to make a big difference, but it's just, it kind of looks a bit different now. Alright, so now we've got those and we're going to put our dates in because that's the next logical thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quickly and I'll be right back. Okay, so all my dates are in. Something I want to use that I never use. I want to use this weekend sticker. And I want to put it, it's sort of not going to fit, but I'm going to make it fit. This is going to go with the whole no white space kind of thing. Because I never get to use my weekend stickers because I don't usually have a normal weekend. So it's very hard to use. So then I'm going to put in, I want to cover these bits and pieces up so I remember to. So we're going to put one that says this week and just cover that up. Whoops, if it's going to be wide enough, which I'm not sure if it is. No, it is, it's fine. So I'm actually going to put one there that says this week. I'm also going to put one that says to do, just so I've got 2 bits. Obviously this is my first week back from being away, getting married and everything, so I've probably got a lot to do. You guys know I'm pre-filming all of these. I don't need to tell you fibs. So right now it's still before the wedding, but when you guys are seeing this, it's actually after the wedding. So I do have a lot to do. I just don't know what it is yet. So that'll be an interesting thing to do, to sort out what's going on. Okay, now we can put some of these boxes in. And the cool thing is, because they're sort of all different sizes, we can really get to puzzling these together a little bit. Some of them are going to actually, I've just worked that out. Some of them are going to kind of cross over each other, but that's okay. So I'm going to put this one here. This is going to be one that crosses over a little. Oh, it's only going to cross a little bit. And then we're just going to sort of continue that along with all the different kinds of boxes and just sort of see what we get as we go. These are the moments you see when you put down, was it actually straight or was it not? And I know that a lot of these weren't. Okay, so all my box style ones are all now in. I've put in a couple of other little ones along the way as well, so my little flags and this little one here. So then we need to put some decorative ones back in. So I'm going to start off with, I really want to put this one in because this is the day I go back to work. And I know I'm not really leaving myself a lot of room to put other things on, but that's okay. I don't think other than going back to work there's going to be too many other things to remember this week. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm just going to write it in, I think I want to write it back in pink. Just because it's blue and pink and it works. So I was going to write this in. Cool thing is I actually have left myself some space. So if I do want to put more in there, I can. So then around that, I'm just going to decorate just a little bit. So I'm going to grab a couple of these little flags. I keep attempting to do without the scissors and it just doesn't work. Without the tweezers, sorry, not the scissors. And then I want a couple of these cute little icons. I'm going to get this little Tigger. I'm just going to put him there. Bouncing back into work, if you will. Just while I'm thinking of it, I just want to cover up the November. It's not annoying me, but it's just I don't like it being where it is. So I'm just going to grab these script ones. I just think the script words look better. I'm going to grab this blue one, which should cover up the November. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to use the yellow instead of the blue. Kind of gonna take up as much of the rest of the room as I can with just different stickers. There's no real rhyme or reason to anything from this point. I'm just decorating. I'm just trying to remember what I've also got on. Like I know there's a lot happening. going to put this one here just to remind me that I need to set myself up for the next week. That's a really big goal of mine now that the wedding's over. I want to be able to have time to sit down and actually really put everything down that I need to do. So rather than using my little bee sticker, I'm going to use this little bee sticker to put in my Beehaven kind of ones. I'm also just going to chuck in this little, maybe, hold on. Actually, I'm going to grab this one here that says Happy Mail. Oh, there's a king. There's a little roo. I didn't see that before. That's so going somewhere special. Right there on Saturday underneath the weekend one. And I think I just want to put, and I'm going to trim it so that it's the right height. Just so I can split up those two boxes of this weekend to do. Just going to have that in the middle. And I'm going to grab one of these little hearts that's also on this one. Little gold heart. Put that at the top. So because I'm not quite sure yet when all my gym and bits and pieces are now that I've come back, I do want to put in my scales. That's the only thing I know I want to put in because I want to see how much weight I've put on while I've been away. Oh dear. So I'm going to use this purple one. I'm going to put that on Wednesday, sorry, not Thursday. And then I don't really know what else is going on at this point, only because it's still a fair way away that we were coming to it. So I'm not quite sure. So for that reason, I am going to leave that just the way it is. I know this is just, oh, I know what I need to put in. There's a couple of very important dates that need to go in. So it's the Victorian state election on Saturday, so I need to write that in. And it's also the draft on Friday, so it needs its own box. Not a full box, but just a little mini box at the bottom, I think. I'm actually going to do something a little tricky. I'm going to cut the end off, put this end where I want it, and then just shrink the box to be, just so it doesn't overlap with that weekend sticker. You can tell, but I'm okay with that. I think it's only you can tell because there's actually another bit of sticker stuck underneath that, but that's okay. Okay, so I know that feels very sparse, as in I don't have a lot actually going on, but you guys understand why that is. So this is actually three weeks away from me right now. So I don't really know what's going on, but as I get closer and as I come home, I'm sure this is going to all fill up. But I really do love this kit. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's really easy to use and really nice on the eyes. It's a really good colour combo, as well as the fact that obviously Winnie the Pooh is just gorgeous. So we all love Winnie the Pooh. I love that quote. I think that's really cute. But this is just a really good way to get back into planning everything now that the wedding's over, now that I'm back to being normal. I think this whole sticker kit's just a really good way to jump back into it. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to be subscribed to my channel. There are going to be some changes happening on Plum Mashable very, very soon, and I'll give you lots of details all about them as we go along. But at least for the back end of the year, for the next couple of weeks, things are going to go along as per normal. But just wait, I've got some great changes up my sleeve for you guys. Hope you guys have had an absolutely fantastic week. Couple of weeks without me. I'm now back. I'm back on deck. Let's hit the rest of the year with a really big sprint. Let's see how we go. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye.